Today I gotta run some errands. I'll be using my brand new Brompton T-Bag, and in this video I'll tell you why I chose to go for a second Brompton bag, and more specifically why I chose the T-Bag that's been discontinued instead of the brand new Burrow bags. But before we do that, let's see what's inside this box. This is how they compare in size. Look at this. This is the T-Bag and this is the ass bag that I've been using so far. If you open this up, there's a large compartment here. There are also two large zipper pockets on the back of the bag. But the T-Bag is just so much bigger. Look at this. If I open this portion, I can fit a lot of stuff in here. If I can use it without closing this upper flap here, then I'll have a huge capacity. I gotta test that out. On the back here, there is an opening for a water bottle with an elastic. I'll probably be using this to put my camera, in and out as I'm riding. And on the other side, I have, very similar to the S bag, I have a zipper pouch that can fit some extra stuff. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I'll be running some errands today and using this bag. Let's go. Before going out, I actually decided to run some tests here and see how I would be able to close the bag if I had a lot of stuff. So I fit 3 pillows inside of the bag and used one of my cargo nets to close it. So on the back here, I have 3 hooks of the cargo net, 2 of them attached to these tiny plastic things, where typically you would use your shoulder strap, but I won't be using these. Third one goes here to the rigid handle, and at the front I just attach all 3 hooks to the center fabric piece right here. It's not super tight, it doesn't need to be, it just needs to keep things inside. Even though you can fit a lot of stuff in here, apparently you don't want this to exceed around 10 kilograms, which is the weight limit of your luggage block. Now let's put this back there and see how it looks like. Okay, so this is what the bag looks like. I apologize for the mask, guys. On the H handlebar. So as you can see, I can still, I can still ride the bike. Yeah, I can actually do sharp turns. Huh, pretty cool. I'm excited about this. Now let's go out and see how this performs in the real world. Out on the streets now, I'm going to an Amazon locker store to pick up some stuff that I bought online. I have a pretty cool GoPro mount delivered there and a book for my roommate. So I'll pick up those things and then I'll go to a few supermarkets where I'll actually really test the capacity of this front bag here. There are a couple of reasons why I decided to go for a larger bag. The first one is because I use the bike so much for grocery shopping that having extra capacity is pretty nice. That's basically what I'm going to test today, how much stuff I can actually carry on this thing. Squirrel. And secondly, because this bag is intended for touring. And I do like bike touring a lot. I've had 3 or 4 experiences of a week-long tours or even a month-long tour that were pretty nice, So I do have the intention to do that in the future with the Brompton, especially because having a folding bike opens many doors. All right, so Amazon is just here. I'll pick up my stuff and then I'll tell you why I decided to go for the T-Bag instead of the newer version. So I need to let them know that I'm here and then my stuff will be ready in about 1 minute. Yeah, let's have this bike folded up. So the first item is this GoPro mount here. Oh, it's so cool. It's a
Basically, I can mount in any direction I want because it's, you know, a swivel type of mount. Cool. Second one is the book. You know, I'm probably gonna remove it from the box so that it doesn't take that much space.
All right, so I finished collecting my stuff here at Amazon, and now let me tell you why I chose the T-Bag instead of the newer Burrow bag. So the first reason is because the capacity of the T-Bag is a little bit higher than the Burrow bag by 3 liters. So the T-Bag has a capacity of 31 liters and the Burrow bag has a capacity of 28 liters. So there's that, that's one reason. The second reason is kind of a deal breaker for me because the T-Bag, the older bags, they have a rigid handle, whereas the newer bags have, you know, just a strap instead of the rigid handle. So I don't know how that would go. You know, I like rolling my bike inside the supermarket using the handle, and I think having a rigid handle really makes a difference. And there are also other reasons, you know, it's $50 cheaper than the newer one, and it's all black. Some people prefer that. It really depends on what you are looking for. I'm pretty excited about this, even though I haven't tested it actually. I have just, you know, my very first impressions of the bag. Okay guys, so now I have 3 different places to go. It's gonna be kind of boring. You guys know how I do when I go grocery shopping. There are a bunch of videos like that here in the channel. So I'll just meet you at the end to show you how, you know, how I fit everything inside. One of the viewers here of the channel told me to roll the bike around in shopping cart mode, but using the handlebars instead of the handle in the bag. And I find that for the T-Bag, it's quite useful because with all this stuff inside, it's actually being supported by the handlebar here, you know? And because I can't fit anything else in here, I can use the handlebar also to support this little bag where I put extra stuff. I hope that after I pay for everything, I can actually organize all this stuff inside of the bag again. We'll see. And you can see that the bike is actually quite stable too. And I think in great extent because of this wheel extension here. If you're interested in knowing more about this upgrade and other upgrades that I've done to this bike to make it more convenient, I'll leave a card here at the top right corner to link you to that video. Well, now let's check this thing out and organize and go home. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I think I exceeded by far the weight limit on this guy. I possibly broke every single safety factor Brompton could have ever imagined for that luggage block. Look at this. Look at how big this is. This is the highest handlebar, guys. My groceries go all the way to the top. I actually realized I'll have to pump some air into the front tire because with all this weight in the front, I realized that it's, you know, it's not in the right pressure. I usually check the pressure of the rear tire before I go out and pump air into both, but the rear tire is just fine. So I don't know, maybe a puncture? Hopefully not. I still have some handling capabilities here, which is impressive. I will take the chips out and carry it on a separate bag just to have more clearance. But yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed recording it. I really liked this new bag, you know? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, take a look at the other videos that I have. The topic here will always be using bikes as a way to move around the city. So if you're into that, make sure to subscribe to be on top of new uploads. And yeah, see you on the next one. Bye. Moment of truth. Here, let me first wipe myself. So I am at 97 kilograms basically, and with the bag now. Oh my God. Come on. 115. I weighted the bag and it was about 18 kilograms. So 8 kilograms above the maximum established by Brompton. So I would totally advise against filling your tea bag all the way to the top, unless you're carrying very items that are very light but still take up a lot of space, like paper towels. Because if you overload and you have excess load on your bag, it can damage your bag, your luggage block, or even worse, the attachment points at the bike. So a rule of thumb here would be make sure you can roll the bag and close it the conventional way, because that way you're probably going to be within the limits, you know? So yeah,